Hey team, elective class night. So starting off with our jiu-jitsu classes, and then we're going to move into some advanced combination kicking today, and then we'll go into commas. We have some cool stuff for that, and then of course we wrap it up with Kali at the end for the black belts. So let's start off with our student creed. Everyone neutral stance, position, set, courtesy, and loud and proud. Student creed number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and in others. Number 3, I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and offensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Courtesy. Excellent job. Let me just turn my music down so that YouTube doesn't pick it up and cancel out the sound. All right, so as we get going today, we're going to start off with some animal crawls and just go forward and backward, side to side. So we're going to start with bear crawl. So everyone drop down, hands and feet, right? And now right from here, all we're going to do is go forwards, backwards, side to side. So if I say forward, you're going to take 4 steps forward. If I say backwards, 4 quick steps backwards. If I say side, I just want you to move 1 spot to the side, move 1 spot to the side, right? So it's kind of like my feet should end up where my hands are when I move forward, my hands where my feet are when I move backwards, right? So here we go, ready, and forward, backwards, side, other side, here, I'll go right and left, ready, right, left, left, forward, right, backwards, right, left, backwards, forwards, and time for a moment, deep breath. All right, so now we're gonna do the same round, but instead of doing it from a bear crawl, you're now gonna go crab walk, right? So now we're this way. And so I say forwards, we move forwards really quick, backwards, we move all the way backwards, right side, left side. Ready? Back side's off the ground, and forwards, backwards, left, right, right, forward, left, backwards, left, forward, backwards, right, backwards, forwards, forwards, and backwards, and time. And shake out your arms, butterfly stretch for a moment, right? So now the next thing, make sure you have plenty of room side to side, everywhere around you. We're gonna do the same thing, but now you're gonna do it as a roll, right? So we're gonna start from a bear crawl, just watch so you can understand what I'm looking for. If I say forward, you roll forwards. If I say backwards, you quickly roll backwards. If I say right, you're gonna roll to the right. If I say left, you're rolling to the left. And then you get right back to this position each time, right? So ready, and bear crawl, kind of, but you're on your hands and knees, you're on the ground now, that's fine, right? Ready, forwards, roll quick forward, and we'll end up in the crab walk position, right? Backwards, and then we roll backwards. Left, roll to the left, and then right back up quick. Right, drop, roll to the right, back up. Right, drop, roll to the right, back up. Left, forwards, backwards, right, left. Good, and time. Relax for a second. All right, we're gonna go back to the rolling left and right, and I'm gonna share a detail with you that's pretty important on the roll, right? So if you watch from here, when I roll this way to my right side, my right leg goes straight, and then I drop my body as I roll, right? And that gives me the momentum to roll over the leg. So watching from the other angle, this leg goes straight, and I bring it in line with this other leg, which makes me off balance because I have balance here. I only have 1 point of balance. The equation automatically is. Now the reason I want to do this is there's moves in jiu-jitsu where, for instance, somebody's on the ground this way, and I'm working to get to their back, right? If I'm the person on the ground, I can grab their arm, and then I simply straighten the leg out, drop, and they will roll right over the top of me as I do that move, right? There's some more technique to it besides that, but that's a general gist of it, or the general outline or the concept of it, right? So now we're gonna go back to side to side. whatever direction you move towards, I want you to take that leg out of play. So without my body being here, what happens is this leg goes straight, and then I roll towards that leg, right? This leg goes straight, and I'm naturally off balance now. I'm going to roll to that leg. Well, we're going to do it from here. Ready? Hands and feet. So straighten out your right leg. Tuck your right arm like I'm grabbing somebody's arm around my body, and just simply roll. And now go the other direction. Straighten out your left leg. Grab with your left hand, right? And then I drop and I roll. And then again, right leg goes straight. Grab with your right hand, drop and roll. This hand would help push them right over the top, right? They're on this side of us now. So we're going to straighten our left leg, grab with our left hand, drop the shoulder and roll, right? So now let's try and go a little faster. So as soon as I say go, you're going to grab, drop, and then roll. Ready? Little start going to the right side, and we're just going to alternate. Ready? Right, grab, drop, roll. And then left, grab, drop, roll. Right, grab, drop, roll. And then left, grab, drop, roll. Right, grab, oh, it was terrible on my side. Left, grab, drop, roll. One more time. Right, grab, drop, roll. And left, grab, drop, roll. Nice job. And relax. So next thing I'm going to do is work on bump and roll. Bump and roll is when somebody's sitting on your stomach, on your chest, they have the mount. So I'm this way on top of somebody, and they're laying here underneath me. So I'm basically sitting on their stomach, right? So with the bump and roll, the first thing we're going to do is just simply shoot the hips up in the air as high as we can. Notice I bring the balls of my feet in really tight. So I'm not just here pushing off my feet being flat. I want to pull them in as tight as I can. Look how that already gets my hips starting to come up off of the ground. And now I bump my hips up as high as I can. The higher I get them, the better. Gives me a better chance to get them to their tipping point, right? So ready? Put your feet on the ground flat. Let's do this like 5 times. So when I say go, punch the ball of your feet on the ground. Hips come way up. Sit right back. Ready? Go. Punch up and then down. Go. Punch up and then down. Go. Punch up and then down. Go. Up and then down. One more time. Go. Up. Now as we do this, we're going to bump and then reach. And as I reach, I bump, hips are up, roll onto the shoulder. The shoulder is the main thing touching. It could also be my head, right? In some systems, it'll actually push off the head. I like to try and protect mine a little more and just use my shoulder, right? So I bump my hips up, my right hand, or actually I'm with you guys right now. If you're facing the same way I am, this is your left hand. So my left hand goes under me, and then my right hand reaches, and then I come right back down, right? Bump the hips up, reach for the right. So this is just like we're in class together. You're doing the same thing I am. Bump the hips up, reach for the right. Bump the hips up, reach for the right. One more. Bump the hips up, reach for the right. Now we're going to roll. So I bump, I reach, and now my right leg also kicks over the top, and then I find myself in mount. So right now I would be on top of the person, they're underneath me. And then to recover the guard, we just simply look. This is kind of like technical lift, isn't it? Right? Look at this motion. This is how I just replace my guard. So I'm here, push the balls of my feet in, bump the hips up high, reach under with the left, over with the right. Kick the right leg over the top, and now you're in mount position, right? Technical lift, sit through the right, replace being on the bottom. Bump the hips up, shoot the arm under, reach, throw the right leg over the top, find yourself in the mount, and then sit right back through. So now we're going to go faster. So as soon as I say go, bump, reach, roll. Ready, and go. Bump, reach, roll. And then set back up, and again. Go, bump, reach, roll. And then set right back up. Do it again. Go, bump, reach, roll. And set back up. Again, one more time. Go, bump, reach, roll. And then set right back up. Now, sometimes on this bump, who knows what's going to happen? As I bump, they go down, their hands come down. They might put both hands down. They might bump and fall heavy to this side. They might bump, fall heavy to this side. If I bumped and they fell heavy to this side, I don't have any arm to wrap up and then roll that way. They're heavy on this side. I have to go that way, right? If both of their hands come forward, I have my choice. I can grab either hand. But if only one comes forward, I have to take that hand. So now we're going to go to the other side. So now from here, we bump, reach with your left hand, and then kick your left leg over and find yourself here, and then sit right back through. This hand that's going underneath, keep in mind as I bump, this hand would actually be grabbing the arm and pulling in tight. I'm going to reach underneath my body just to get out of the way, but if you wanted to visualize, I grabbed and I have it in tight, and now I'm reaching and rolling and just keeping it tight, then that's fine too, right? Replace the bottom position, and again, push your feet in, bump the hips, and roll. Replace. One more time, slow. Bump, grab, and off we go, right? And so now, a little bit faster, ready, go. Bump, reach, roll, and set back up. Oh, I rolled back that time. All right, and go, bump, reach, roll. Replace bottom position, and go. Bump, reach, roll. Replace the bottom position. One more time, go. Bump, reach, roll. And butterfly stretch. All right, so really quick from here, I can't get into the next drill, we don't have enough time. But we can kind of work that drill a little bit from this position. Say I'm in the mount, so here's my training partner. And basically what just happened was they were on top of me, and I bumped, I reached, I rolled over the top, I end up on top of them. Although maybe I don't want to stay in the mount position, so I'm going to get out of the mount by putting my hands on top and then sliding this leg through and then coming over here. So the way that we're going to do this in form is I'm here, I lift up my hips a little bit and slide this leg through. And then this leg shoots over the top and I pull that knee in tight, right? So one of the options would be I get this knee in and over the body and then I throw over the top, right? And then again, I kind of thread the needle, as Shihan Dunn would refer to it as, meaning here's the eye of the needle, this little opening, and I shoot my foot through it, right? I kick this leg over, and I replace cross-side. I'm here, I shoot through, I replace cross-side. This is really good when I have somebody that starts bumping this way, and they're considerably stronger than I am, and I'm able to quickly transition to a better spot, right? They start to bump, knock me off base, I thread that leg through that hole, and from here, I can just set right back up to a cross-side position as I start to lose that position, right? Another option would be that I take this leg, same leg, and I bring it over the top here to get across the top of their knees. But instead of going over this way, we're coming quickly underneath here, right? And then I set right back up. So that's our jiu-jitsu for today. Let's warm our hips up and our legs up. We're going to go into advanced combination kicking, right? We've covered some of the advanced kicking, and we're going to hit those as the warm-up, but then we're going to talk a little bit about how you link those kicks together. And one of the biggest parts of that is being able to understand your footwork, right? As I start doing multiple advanced kicks, my feet are what set up my balance to be able to do the next kick, as well as just set the next kick up in general. If my footwork isn't there, I'm going to have a hard time getting the next kick off. So we're going to talk about a little bit of both of those things, as well as possibly warming up for the 720 spinning hook kick. I don't know if Mr. Burton's online, but if he is, he'll learn how to do that today. So here's what we're going to do for starters. Just warm up your spinning hook kicks. So all you're going to do, left side is forward. You're going to spin, hook kick with the right, set back to your guard. Spin, hook kick with the right, right back to your guard. Let's see how flat across these kicks are looking. 3, 2, 1, go. Let me watch and see how amazing you guys are. Nice kicks, John. Let's see it. Come on, come on. I should see way more kicking out of some of you. Shouldn't see standing still. I should see work. Nice, Shivansh. Good form. Matt, nice kick. Hey, Mr. Burton is here. Awesome. You're going to love where we're going with this. Nice kick, Sammy. All right, and time. So now switch and go to the other side because we're going to do some of this from both sides. So now I have my right side forward, and I'm spinning, hook kick with the left leg, and then back to your guard. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see, a kick, right back down. Kicks are flat. Main thing I'm looking for right now is that your legs are flat across when it comes through that hook kick. And then right back to your guard. Make sure your hands stay up high. Elbows in close, just like you're sparring with somebody. Still have the perfect form. Pause in between each one and go back to a guard. There you go, Samira, nice. Pick him up. Or kick him. All right, so now let's switch and go to double crescent kicks. So now my left side is forward. As you do the double crescent kick, set it up with your roundhouse. So actually, we'll go right to roundhouse double crescent kick. So you're gonna go back leg roundhouse kick, and then I tuck with the left, double crescent kick with the right, and I spin all the way through. You should find that the same side is forward each time, right? I'm gonna give you about a minute. I'd like you to do 3 with one side forward, and then switch 3 with the other side forward, and then switch again. So each time you're changing the rotation every third one, all right? Everyone understand? Good, go. Roundhouse double crescent kick. Should find that your same side ends up forward. So everyone time just for one moment, right? Just to make sure you guys have this down. The roundhouse kick, double crescent kick. I throw my roundhouse kick. Now watch, if I started with my left side forward, I kick with my right leg, I plant down, I tuck with my left, I jump, I kick with my right leg, and then I spin all the way back through so my left side's forward, right? So everyone do this with me. Our left side is forward. Now it's just like I'm in class with you. You're right behind me in class. Roundhouse with the right, plant down, look over your left shoulder, tuck your left knee up, jump, kick with the right, spin through so your left side's forward again, right? And do it again. Roundhouse kick with the right, plant down, tuck with your left, jump, double crescent kick with the right, spin all the way through to your right side or left side's forward again, right? Keep going, go. Tuck left, kick right. That was better, John. Posture, buddy. Be focused. See it, kick, yes. Tuck left, there you go, that was it. Nice, much better. See, boom, nice kick, Dahlia. Namar, watch Dahlia do it. You're going kind of backwards. See how she's kicking with, I don't know if that's her left or her right leg both times? That's her left side, because that's her patch side. See that? Do that. So put your right side forward, left leg roundhouse, left leg. That's your right leg, buddy. There you go, left. Now tuck left, kick right. Yes, there you go, that's better, that's it. Right? If you're still working on getting this combo down, just stay with the one side. If you're feeling comfortable, bounce back and forth, actually now every kick. So do it on one side and then switch your stance. Do it on the other side, switch your stance. Go, 30 more seconds, then we're changing it up. Andrea, show me, I haven't seen you do this kick yet. Go. Nice, atta girl, looks good. Show me the other side. Nice, good job. I like the hair whip too. Nice, Nathaniel, good kicks. Let me see the other side. Excellent, good work. And everyone time. All right, so now you're gonna go roundhouse into your spinning hook kick. And this one should go much faster. You guys should have this one down quick, right? Roundhouse, plant down, hook kick with your left, and now my other side's forward and I come back the other way. Roundhouse kick, plant down, hook kick with the right, and now this side's forward. So I'm kicking left leg, right leg, and then I'm coming back the other way, right leg, left leg, right? And you're off, go. Roundhouse, spinning hook kick. We're gonna hit this one quick and then we're gonna get moving. Remember to make sure you're tucking. Don't get that big arching swing. Bring your knee in, keep it tight. Imagine like you're kicking in a hallway. Don't practice in a hallway. Just imagine it. Come on, let's see it. Make sure you're staying on your feet at this level that everyone is at. There's no reason for anyone falling, by the way. Not yet. with some of the stuff we're going to do in a couple minutes, maybe. Okay, and time. So now let's take it up another notch. Roundhouse, double crescent kick, spinning hook kick. So now I fire my back leg roundhouse kick. I touch down. I do the double crescent kick. I touch down, and then I go spinning hook kick, and now my other side's forward. So if we do this together, everyone do it with me slow. Roundhouse kick right, touch the ground. Tuck with your left, double crescent kick with the right, plant down. My feet are still together. I look over the left shoulder, hook kick with left, and now my right side's forward. And then we go from this side. Left leg roundhouse kick, touch down, tuck with your right, jump, crescent kick with your left, touch down, look over the right shoulder, spinning hook kick with your right, and then you're right back with your left side forward. Roundhouse, double crescent kick, spinning hook kick. 3, 2, 1, go. After this one, we'll start getting into stuff that will set up a 720 spinning hook kick eventually. Double crescent, spinning hook. Good kick, Andrea. That's it, Samira. Try and link them together a little faster now. 1, 2, 3. Once you feel pretty comfortable with it, start going a little quicker with it all. And everyone pause just for a moment. Watch my footwork as I do this, right? My kicks won't look super impressive, but you guys watch my footwork. That's the main thing. The roundhouse kick. I kick, I touch down. Look how my feet come together and they're pointing in the same direction. I tuck for the double crescent kick. I throw, I touch down. Look how my feet are together pretty much, right? Hook kick, and then I step back to my guard, right? So I go roundhouse, double crescent, spinning hook kick, back to my guard. I apologize for my weak kicks, but that's all you're getting out of my hip today. Main thing again is the feet. I throw the kick, my feet come here. I throw my kick, my feet come here. I throw my next kick, I step back to my guard. One of my first instructors, Mr. Swistak, right? You guys wouldn't know him. He was a long, long time ago, 30 years ago. Used to drill me on paying attention to where my feet were on kicks like this. To where it would be kick, look at your feet. Kick, look at your feet. Kick, boom. He'd make me stand on a piece of tape. And I'd have to be able to go kick, 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 and not move off that piece of tape. If I moved, I had to start all over again, right? So round, double crescent, spinning hook kick, come back from the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Pay attention to your footwork. Try and stay in the same spot and pivot more than step, step, step. Take out all those little steps and pivot. Let's see, boom, boom. There you go, Dahlia, much better, much less little steps. Good job. And time, nice, Mr. Burton, really good kicks. All right, so I want to move on so we can get into this build up for the 720 spinning hook kick. So last week we worked on the 360 jump spinning hook kick, which really is a 540 spinning hook kick because I'm going from this side, I'm jumping in the air, throwing my kick, and I'm landing with my other side forward, including a 360 rotation, which means I really went 540 degrees. So the 360 spinning hook kick was I drive this knee up, I hook kick with my other leg, right? And you can just do it from one side if you want, or you can practice it from both sides. If you don't feel comfortable with the kick yet, just get the tuck of the knee. And the angle is my right knee coming to the left shoulder, or actually this is reverse for you guys, so left knee coming to my right shoulder, right? So I'm bringing the knee up across my body that way as I jump. So phase 1 would just be this, right? Phase 2 would be driving that knee up and throwing the hook kick with the other leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see how you're looking, and then we build into the next level, which is a stepping stone to the 720 spinning hook kick. I have a feeling Mr. Burton's going to get this today. Maybe. Let's see. Nice, Jackson. Get that foot to come all the way back, meaning you're kicking leg. Do it again. Yes, there you go. That's better. So it comes all the way to the backside, and then just get balance on it. If you guys are having a hard time with this one, Sonny, nice. I think I called you Sammy earlier because you have Sammy on her name, or for your name. Sorry. Sonny, the one thing I would say is bring your knee in tighter. So when you do that tuck, instead of the leg coming out really wide, bring your knee tight and your foot's tight on that tuck. That'll get you faster rotation. There you go. That was better. Much better. Nice spin, Sven. Keep it going. A couple more seconds. Andrea and Samira, both bring your knee up higher to your shoulder, right? And it really for everybody, some feedback in general for everyone. If my knee only comes to here, I'm not going to jump very high, right? I'm only tucking this high. There's no way for me to get any vertical lift. I want that knee to come up and across at a 45. So I'm driving up this way, like it's driving to my shoulder. Now we're going to build onto this because we have to move. So spinning hook kick into your 360 spinning hook kick. So as I do this, I'm going to do it from two different directions. So facing you first, I go spinning hook kick, and then I spin and I jump off of my right, drive that knee across my body into a spinning hook kick, right? So again, from here, I go spinning hook kick, I plant, and then I drive the right knee up, my spinning hook kick comes with your left. And it might very well look just like I did for a little while until you get used to this, where you're going spinning hook kick, tuck, and I tuck, spinning hook kick, and I have all these little steps in between. But eventually what happens is all those steps come out, and you replace the first spinning hook kick with a roundhouse kick, and it ends up becoming a 720, because then it would go roundhouse. Now my body from here tucks my left, I jump off of the right. On the second rotation, I throw my hook kick, and I plant. And you'll be amazed how fast this transition happens if you really work it, right? So level one is I would actually just go hook kick, tuck, hook kick, just so I get the rotation in the body mechanics down. And then I would take the kicks out, or at least this second kick out. And I would go hook kick, and then just get used to the tuck, right? So then it'll go hook kick, tuck. And you're basically doing a 540 tuck after a spinning hook kick. And then eventually you would go roundhouse, tuck, spinning hook kick, and then set, which my body is nowhere near able to do right now. So sorry for the terrible demonstration, but there was a day and there may come a day again, but I'll have Jackson doing it soon for you guys and he'll demonstrate. All right, spinning hook kick into the 540 or 360 spinning hook kick. I'll give you about a minute to practice this. Go. Spinning. That was it, Jackson. So start with your right side forward. Don't do a step through spinning hook kick. Yes. So go spinning hook kick, and now spin, boom, that was it. And then start from that side again. Right side's forward, yep. Spin, tuck, spin. That's it. You want to get that down without the kick first, and then start adding the kick in, and then you change out the roundhouse kick for the first spinning hook kick, and before you know it, you'll have a 720 spinning hook kick. So just keep practicing and don't kick any lamps. And get your balance. You're getting there. You're doing very well, Jackson. And 5, 4, come on, get a couple more in. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job, team. Really good work. Does everybody remember what this is a symbol for? Grab your commas. All right, so I'll give you like 30 seconds to get your commas. You should all have had them very close by, knowing that we were going to use them in moments anyway, right? So as we go through today, a couple of quick warm-up drills. We'll do some figure 8 work, and then we're going to do some finger rolls into underneath finger rolls. They're supposed to look like this. And then double finger rolls on one side, that type of stuff. It's going to be some cool stuff. All right, so first let's get our hands warmed up, our wrist warms up, right? So angle chops, make them strong, reminding us that the wrist is what does the work up, comma, chop, 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 30 seconds. One side and the other side, one side, the other side. Remember, your arm will move a little bit, but it's the wrist that's moving the comma. my elbow moves because as I do this, my elbow has to go out. I can't keep my elbow in and chop on that side, right? So that's mostly my elbow coming in and out so I can hit that angle. And then switch other side. You'll certainly notice one side is slower than the other, although even by now, if you've been doing this class consistently with me for the last 4 weeks or 5 weeks, whatever we're on right now, you should be finding that your left hand is starting to become a little bit more fluid. You're always going to find that one hand is better than the other hand, even top people. I was talking with a good friend of mine on Facebook today, Chrissy Boyer. Her and her husband Sam have a martial arts school down in Alabama, near the Florida border. Her daughter, amazing weapon handling skills. And I could guarantee that she would still say, oh no, my right hand's much stronger. All right, so now figure eights, right? So remember, let's go through slow with this roll. I come inside and then outside, outside. And the end, or when I come over the top, I make sure my blade is forward and I'm trying to get my palm to roll back as far as I possibly can each and every single time, right? Extend, 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 extend. You're a little more on the white, you can see it a little better. Extend, extend, roll, 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 roll. Let's pick it up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's amazing that when you go slow like this, it looks like there's one circle, there's a second circle. One circle, second circle. But then the moment you start picking it up and start going faster, you can easily look and go, how many times did they just spin that around? Especially if you get a couple of them in a row, right? Starts sometimes looking like they might be getting like literally 4 or 5 of those rolls in inside of that time, right? So double it up now. 1, oh, sorry, that was 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. In, out, and out, in, out, and out, in, out, and out, in, out, and out. All right, let's go to the other arm. So now, slow roll it first. Slow your roll. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. You can certainly go outside, inside. It doesn't really matter which side you start on with a figure eight. I just happen to typically go inside first. I find that inside is easier to get the momentum going than outside. Outside, you typically are less flexible than the inside roll. So it's easier to get to that. It's faster, I should say, to get to that inside roll, right? In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now doubles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure it's still coming all the way back. You're not just going out here somewhere and going 1, 2, right? In, out, in. Oh, that one wasn't very good though. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Oh, that one went in my sleeve. And time. Shake out the arms. If you do those right and you keep them out to the side, your deltoid, the shoulder muscles get pretty sore just from holding that palm out there and rolling it. So now finger rolls, right? So we've been working on the finger rolls. Open the hand up, roll over the finger. Open the hand up, roll over the finger. We're just going to do the simple one at first, and then we're going to do some other ones as well today. We haven't spent as much time on the finger rolls. Last week we did more of the combination. This week we might get to a little bit of everything. Go to the other hand. Finger roll. Open it up. Let it roll over the finger. Open. See those cat-like reflexes? Got my toe out of the way before I stab myself. Over the finger. Over the finger. Feel the contact along the finger. So sorry. As it rolls over the finger, I should feel it the whole entire way. Right? I'm not throwing it and spinning it. I'm rolling it. Rolling it. Rolling it. All right, so now top side finger roll, or on the top of your palm. So, that one is terrible. So now as I roll it, I just simply have my hand open and I let it roll over the top of my palm. And I've watched people that do this, and they do it so quick, it just looks like they opened their palm up and let it slide on their palm, right? I don't remember if it was Jackson Reed or Jackson Presley. One of them, or one of the other guys from Hyper, can do this with chucks, and it looks like he just open palm spins on with chucks in his hand. It's crazy. Those guys literally spend hours playing with kamas, or their weapon of choice, every day, just constant. Just sit here and go again, again, to where they can do it in their sleep. They don't even think about these things. And then the other hand, it was perfect time. That was going to be my last one anyway. Perfect time. Open hand over the palm. It's all about angle, getting your fingers out of the way, and just releasing the kama, and then getting that little bit of hand motion that helps to keep it rolling around the finger. And it's subtle little movements, right? A lot of times with these drills, these balance things, it's not a huge trick that makes it happen. It's just subtle little corrections that allow you to do it. Right? All right, so now what we're going to do is go underneath the palm. So now I'm rolling this way, and as I let go of something, it always tends to hang in the air just for a moment. But if I spin it and let go, it tends to hang for a moment longer. I don't know why. I'm not a physicist, but it works, right? So if I do this, I have to catch it quick. You're not going to get a double finger roll probably, but I get one. Right? Underneath the hand, underneath. This is certainly the more challenging of them. But once you start getting this down, then the double finger roll that we're about to do is a little simpler. So you have to move a little bit quicker on that regrip, right? Release, and then you're spinning it around. Look how there's just a little bit more hand motion, not on that one. So you're getting this, right? Where when I finger roll this way, I can pretty much just open my hand and let it go over the top. But if you were to look at this one from a top angle, there's just a little bit more of me wiggling my hand in the middle of that to get it to roll around the finger. Right? Let's go to the other hand. You've already been there, great. If you haven't gone there yet, fine. You're still figuring out your better hand, then figure out your better hand. Round the finger, but under the palm. And all the way down to the ground sometimes. Sometimes twice in a row. Roll. That wasn't 3 in a row. I got like 2 in between. Oh, I started too low on that one. I can feel I didn't have a good enough grip. And these are the things that you start realizing when you're in the middle of it. As you do it long enough, you'll start almost as soon as you let go, you'll be like, ah, bad release. Had it in a bad spot to begin with. Too much spin, not enough me finessing it with my hand, right? So now, double finger rolls, but here's how you have to do it. You're going to go to the right side or to the left side. So on one side, my right palm is up, my left palm is down. And on this side, my left palm is up, my right side is down. So it's different rolls. They're both going in the same direction. It's a little sketchy. Looking at the camera instead of my commas. So I go from one side to the other side. Up, up, right? It's kind of at 45s, more so than straight up and down this way, just because of the angle of where we're going with this, right? This is certainly more challenging, right? And you could be like, pa, 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 right? But right now we're doing it more at a 45 on either side. Up at a 45, up at a 45, up and down, up at a 45. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. Grip, right shoulder, left shoulder. 20 more seconds, and then we're going to take it up a notch. Over the course of the next couple of minutes, we're going to build up a combination that's going to work off of what we did last week, but we're going to add a couple extra strikes and a double finger roll like that. All right, so let's add the extra strikes in. So now what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to do double strike from my right, or we'll go whichever side. We're going to do it this way. So we'll go from the right side to the left side, right? So right side chop, left side chop, and they're both just double chops. This is obviously very simple. Left hand on top, right hand on top. Left hand on top, right hand on top. So I'm going 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now this is where the double finger roll comes in. 1, 2, double finger roll. Throw the comma behind you. Sorry, and then we're going to strike. So I'm going to go 1, 2, double finger roll. My left hand's not working for me. 1, 2, double finger roll, chop. Or chop this way, sorry. Right? 1, 2, finger roll, chop. Right? 1, 2, double finger roll, chop with your right hand as you tuck the left. 1, 2, double finger roll, chop with the right. Right? 1, 2, double finger roll, chop. 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 This is awesome that you guys get to see me train with you, because you get to see what it really takes to get good at this stuff, right? As you notice, I'm far from perfect with these. But if I were to ever perform with these, I could promise you would never know that. Because before I actually did it as a performance, this skill would be down, nearly flawless, or it wouldn't be in it. And it would actually do it on my other side. I'm doing it reversed for you right now. My better side would be to go this side and go 1, 2, finger roll, chop. All right, that's my stronger side. Perfect. That's what it would normally look like. 1, 2. See, I had a bad grip, but I did it anyway. I should have stopped, taken the time to go, okay, let me make sure I have my grip. Even sometimes when you think you have your grip, you really don't. 1, 2, finger roll, chop. Right? That last one, I only spun 1 because in the middle of it, I already felt that I had a bad grip. And so I decided just to do the 1 because the second one would have fallen for sure. All right, so now really quick, let's put it into the whole flow. We did part of this flow last week, and now we're going to add this part on. I'll demonstrate this way. I'm going to turn around as if you're doing it with me in class. So last week we went chop, under, over, or we went over, under. I don't even remember which one it was. And then we went 7 cut, spin through, chop. But now off of this chop, instead of this chop, we're going to go spin through, double chop, finger roll, chop here. Okay? So let's face this way. We're going to start from like a knife hand block position and go under, over, 7 cut, spin through chop, double chop, finger roll, chop. And then we step back up and we do it again. From our knife hand block starting position set, under, over, 7 cut, chop. Look how I spin over my head one extra time to get a little extra flair. Chop, chop, double finger roll, chop. Right? Step back up, do it again. Under, over, 7 cut, spin, double chop, finger roll, chop. And we do it again. Under, over, 7 cut, chop, double chops, finger roll, and do it again. Under, over, 7, spin through, double chop, finger roll, chop. All right, let's pick it up a little bit. Ready, go. Under, over, 7, spin through, double, finger roll, chop. And again, ready, under, over, 7s, spin, chop, double chop, finger roll, chop. And even faster, ready, go. And again, ready, I'll do it from a couple angles, just so you can see it as I'm doing it with you. Because from this angle, you might not really see what I have going on. Ready, go. And again, ready, go. And do it again. Ready, go. Nice work, team. I hope you guys had an awesome time with commas and got that combination down. Continue to work it. That's a really good combination if you were ever to do like an open comma form. Really good, speedy hand movements that you can do all back and forth, followed up with, if you don't drop the comma, a cool little ending. So thank you so much for participating. You guys rock.